un'alfa nera in direzione delle cave. Esplosi colpi di arma da fuoco.
Abbiamo informazioni per 2 ore, ci possa dire informazione.
Time to get in.
Another ringer with a slick trigger finger for Her Majesty. Another one with the golden tongue, poison in your fantasy.
Don't bleed to death. Hello, Mitchell.
Bond? The Americans are going to be none too pleased about this.
I promised them the chief, and they got the chief.
They got his body.
If they'd wanted his soul, they should have made a deal with the priest.
Has he said anything?
No.
Going to check the perimeter, Mom.
You look like hell. When's the last time you slept? Vesper's boyfriend, Yusuf Kabira, the one who was abducted in Morocco, the one she was trying to save, his body was washed up on a beach in Ibiza. We're meant to believe the fish did that to his face. His wallet and ID were in his pocket.
Well, that's convenient.
Quite. Which is why I did a DNA check on a lock of his hair found in Vesper's apartment. It's not him.
A lock of his hair. I wouldn't have thought Vesper the sentimental type.
We never really know anyone, do we? But I do need to know, Bond. I need to know that I can trust you.
And you don't.
Well, it'd be a pretty cold bastard who didn't want revenge for the death of someone he loved.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm not going to go chasing him. He's not important. And neither was she.
It's clear, Mom.
Thanks, Mitchell.
Show me. You're going to tell us who you work for?
I was always very interested to meet you. I'd heard so much about you from Vesper. The real shame is that if she hadn't killed herself, we would have had you too. I think you would have done anything for her.
Well, you know you're not in Britain, and God knows where you'll be tomorrow. Which should tell you that eventually you will tell us about the people you work with. And the longer it takes, the more painful we'll make it.
You really don't know anything about us. It's so amusing because we're on the other side, thinking, oh, the MI6, the CIA, they're looking over our shoulders, they're listening to our conversations, and the truth is you don't even know we exist.
Well, we do now, Mr. White. And we're quick learners.
Oh, really? Well, the first thing you should know about us is that we have people everywhere. Am I right?
detector test every year. Didn't need so much as a scrap of paper to explain any of it. 8 years, 5 as my personal bodyguard. I found this and 3 other bloody Christmas presents I bought him about the house.
I don't think he smoked.
You had to kill him. Couldn't bring him in for questioning so that we might actually learn something. When someone says we've got people everywhere, you expect it to be hyperbole. Lots of people say that. Florists use that expression. Doesn't mean that they've got somebody working for them inside the bloody room. What the hell is this organisation, Bond? How can they be everywhere and we know nothing about them? I assume we found no trace of White.
No. The agent guarding the door in the garage was dead before you passed him on the stairs.
I passed him on the stairs. Christ.
Mitchell must have killed him when he went out to check the perimeter. You're lucky to be here.
You think White's still alive?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
Craig Mitchell, 45 years old, no living family, gave generously to charity.
Tell me you know more than that.
Our money men went through every bill in Mitchell's wallet and house.
How much did he have?
Less than £100. And about the same in euros and dollars.
Excuse me, Mum. We've done a complete forensic analysis of every note in its traceable history.
Not in the mood.
After you. This particular note from Mitchell's wallet may be of interest. We introduced tagged bills into Lashif's money laundering operation by intercepting illegal payoffs. We traced money through several of his bank accounts around the world.
It's pretty thin. At the rate money changes hands, you could probably find a tenner in my wallet with a tag.
That's true, Mum. A single bill could be a coincidence, but what about a whole stack? These bills, from the same series as Mitchell's, were just scanned at a bank in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, deposited in the account of a Mr. Slate.
Impress me.
We have a Mr. Edmund Slate returning to Port-au-Prince from Heathrow this morning. His entry documents have him staying at the Hotel des Salines. He's in room 325.
You're welcome. Messages, 325.
No, sir. The only message was about the briefcase that was delivered earlier. Did you want us to continue holding it?
No, I'll take that now.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Get in.
What?
Get in. You're late.
I got pulled into a meeting.
For with?
Friend of Mr. White's.
Don't think I know you. It's funny. You don't look at all like I expected.
Really? What were you expecting?
I didn't think geologists looked so...
So,
Friend of yours?
I don't have any friends.
We didn't settle on a price.
Make me an offer.
We can work it out later. Over drinks. Dominic didn't give you any trouble, did he?
No.
What the hell is this?
I think someone wants to kill you. That wasn't very nice. You weren't supposed to shoot her. Well, I missed. Yes, you there, fine.
Get Bond. Where is he now?
Approaching the docks, King's Quay.
Canna.
I've got Bond.
Ask him about Slade.
He wants to know about Slade.
Tell us Slade was a dead end.
Slate was a dead end.
Damn him, he killed him.
Ja, Mami. Het is ook niet heiß da. Recognize that, Lassie. Echt niet te lachen met het zo. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Dutchman, I'll break your wrist.
Donne, on a de la visite.
Je suis occupé là. Camille? How nice to see you.
Alive, you mean?
I knew we shouldn't have slept together. I think I'm starting to like you.
So you did just try and have me killed.
And that made me very sad, thinking I would never see you again. But here you are.
Damn it, Dominic. I was trying to help you. I was trying to uncover a leak. You sent someone to kill me?
Please don't talk to me like I'm stupid! It's unattractive. Come, I want to show you something. Come. There's nothing that makes me more uncomfortable than friends talking behind my back. It feels like ants under my skin. It's been that way forever. I remember when I was 15. I had a crush on one of my mother's piano students. But somehow, I overheard her saying very nasty things about me. I got so angry. I took a knife. Is that him?
We only spoke on the phone.
It's such a shame because he's one of my best geologists. He said you asked to buy information.
He called me and offered to send me information. Why would I come back here if I was lying?
Because you love me.
I was doing it for you. To stop him from betraying you.
You know what burns more than all your bullshit? Is that I always got the feeling that you were only sleeping with me to get to General Medrano.
Is that him?
You know how these deposed dictators are. Jealous of their safety. Stick around. I'll I'll introduce you.
You see the girl that just walked in here? Did you give her that? Tell her to call me.
Vous voulez quoi? Je veux qu'elle l'appelle.
Reached Universal Exports. Our offices are currently closed.
Fais gaffe la prochaine fois.
You can do all this for me.
Well, look at what we did to this country. The Haitians elect a priest who decides to raise the minimum wage from 38 cents to $1 a day.
Oh,
It's not a lot, but it's enough to upset the corporations who were here making T-shirts and running shoes. So they called us. We facilitated a change.
the difference is my country's not some fly speck in the middle of the Caribbean.
But we've already begun destabilizing the government. We'll supply the private security. We'll pay off the right officials. And we have 26 countries ready to officially recognize your new Bolivian government. You want your country back. My organization can give it to you within a week.
You've been busy. And in return, you want what?
A desert. Merci. This part.
This land is worthless.
Oh. So you're getting a great deal.
You won't find oil there. Everyone has tried.
Maybe. Maybe not. But we own whatever we find. Did you know Ernesto Montes?
A very powerful man in his day. He had a beautiful Russian wife. A dancer.
Well, his daughter works for me. Or did.
She's lovely. But I don't see the resemblance.
Why don't you consider her something to sweeten the deal? Just promise me to drop her over the side when you're done. Camille, General Medrano.
General. Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto, señorita. Conocí a su familia. Tristemente, creo que fui el último que los vio vivos.
Be careful what you wish for, my dear. Have fun, you two.
Thank you. She's seasick.
It's Bond. Connect Bond. Yes?
Name check. Dominic Green. Green.
Might need a little more than that. There are a lot of Dominic Greens. Do you have a social security or passport number?
No. Anything? Do you have anything? Will you put her on, please?
I am on Bond. What happened to Slade?
I'm not dwelling on the past. I don't think you should either.
You killed him.
Largest hit, Dominic Green, CEO of Green Planet. It's a utility company, but Green's been doing a lot of philanthropic work, buying up large tracts of land for ecological preserves. You should be getting his picture now.
Yep, that's him.
I'm afraid there's a firewall around his other corporate holdings, so we have no other information.
Get me the Americans.
Connecting. Go ahead.
Interest in Dominic Green, Green Planet.
Transferring you now.
Hold for Gregory Bean, please. Thank you.
Oh, hi, this is Gregory Bean, ma'am.
Hello, Mr. Bean.
I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. We have no interest in Mr. Green.
Thank you, Mr. Bean.
Connection terminated.
He's a person of extreme interest.
But he just said that he would.
Tanner, I asked about the man and she transferred me to the section chief for South America. How would she know to do that if they weren't tracking him?
Bond, we have your location as approaching an airfield. Is Green on the move?
Yeah, I've got a tail number. Golf Zero Charlie Sierra Charlie. Give me a destination.
It's a private charter going to Bregenz, Austria, leaving immediately.
Tanner, authorize a charter for 007. And Bond, if you could avoid killing every possible lead, it would be deeply appreciated.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do my best.
Connection terminated.
I've heard that before.
Hi. Welcome aboard. Bonjour. Ça va? Ça va. Come. Have a seat.
Charlie, Sarah, Charlie.
Jeez.
Sorry.
How much longer?
So do we have an understanding?
Yeah. We do nothing to stop a coup in Bolivia, and in exchange, the new government gives America the least any oil found.
If it's oil you want.
We didn't find diamonds, did you? Drill it underground. He kept off everybody's radar for a very long time, but you can't buy that much piping without somebody getting curious. We'll have to verify the find.
I'm not even admitting there is one. You are getting this for free. Venezuela, Brazil, now Bolivia. With you tied up in the Middle East, South America is falling like dominoes. You don't need another Marxist giving national resources to the people, do you?
Well, we can hardly be expected to do something about a coup we know nothing about.
And I have a pest.
Have any idea who that is?
Sorry.
It's James Bond, British Secret Service. I don't know how I could have missed that.
I will need you to get rid of him for me.
Yeah. That's not gonna be a problem.
You know who Green is and you want to put us in bed with him. You aren't kidding, right?
Yeah, you're right. We should just deal with nice people. I need to know you're on the team, Felix. I need to know you value your career.
pipeline do we need?
Ideally, 2,000 kilometers. Are there any objections?
No. Not here. No objections.
Transfer the funds from our Siberian holdings.
Done.
Where do the Americans stand?
Well, the CIA doesn't care about another dictator as long as they get their hand.
But when they find out that they've been duped,
I'm working on that.
I'm still not sure that the Sierra project is the best use of Quantum's time.
Perhaps we should shift our focus to the Canadian.
This is the world's most precious resource. We need to control as much of it as we can. Bolivia must be top priority.
Can I offer an opinion? I really think you people should find a better place to meet. Where do you think you're going?
get rid of anything we brought with us. We've been compromised.
I asked you who you were working for.
Is he one of ours? No. Then you shouldn't be looking at me.
Get me in.
Thanks. The net call.
We've ID'd the pictures.
Show me.
Gregor Karakov, former minister, now owns most of the mines in Siberia. Moishy Sarov, former Mossad, now telecom giant. And Guy Haines, special envoy to the Prime Minister.
Get Bond.
There's something else. It appears Bond shot Haines' bodyguard and threw him off a roof.
Where are you?
Did you get my pictures?
Was this a conversation? Can you link these people?
There's no stress in your voice.
I need you to come in and debrief.
I don't have time.
Bond, you killed a man in Bregenz.
I did my best not to.
You shot him at point blank and threw him off a roof. I'd hardly call that showing restraint, especially since he was a member of Special Branch.
So who is he guarding?
Bond, are you missing the fact that you killed a member of Special Branch? I need you to come in.
And I would. But right now, I need to find the man who tried to kill you. Go back to sleep.
Restrict Bond's movements. Cancel his cards. Put an alert on his passports, all of them. And I want to know everything we don't know about Haines.
Yes, Mom.
And Tanner, be careful who you trust with this. Hopefully you're a better judge of character than I am.
You want to follow your friends to La Paz, Bolivia?
Please.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but this doesn't work. Do you have another card?
No.
Could you do me a favor? You're going to get a phone call in a minute. Would you mind telling them I'm headed for Cairo?
I'd be happy to.
Thank you.
Ocean Sky, guten Abend.
Mathis.
What do you want? Come to apologize?
You know, Mathis, I think retirement suits you.
None for him.
Sorry, he's in a bad mood today.
Quest'uomo mi ha fatto imprigionare e poi mi ha fatto anche torturare. E tu adesso che fai? Gli servi del vino?
È un vino qualsiasi. Poi quando hanno capito che non eri colpevole ti hanno anche comprato questa casa. In fondo gli devi qualcosa, no?
Gemma, perché non ti vai a prendere un po' di tintarella che è meglio?
Va bene.
I need a passport and matching credit card.
An MI6 run out of plastic.
Well, oddly, right now, you're the only person I think I can trust.
That is odd. But I guess when one's young, it seems very easy to distinguish between right and wrong. But as one gets older, it becomes more difficult. The villains and the heroes get all mixed up. I was sorry to hear about Vesper. I think she loved you.
Right up until the moment she betrayed me.
She died for you. Why did you really want to see me?
I need some information.
You have some hard friends. This man is some kind of facilitator. Fingers in many pies, and they don't leave any prints. These men were together.
They're buying up oil pipeline. Something called the Tierra Project. Do you know it?
Destroy these. That's Guy Haines. You don't know him?
Should I?
I suppose not. You haven't been keeping secrets as long as I have. He keeps a very low profile. but is one of the Prime Minister's closest advisors.
They say you're judged by the strength of your enemies. Do you know anything about Bolivia?
I was stationed in South America for 7 years.
Or you have some contacts there?
A few. What do you want to know?
Come with me.
Amore, dai, vieni, voglio sentire le tue mani sulla schiena.
You can't sleep.
May I fix you a drink, sir?
What are you drinking?
I don't know. What am I drinking?
3 measures of Gordon's gin, 1 of vodka, half a measure of Quina Lillet, which is not vermouth. Shaken well until it is ice cold, then served with a large, thin slice of lemon peel. 6 of them.
That's impressive. They're good. You should have one. No, it'll just keep me awake. So what's keeping you awake?
I was wondering why you came with me.
It takes something to admit you were wrong. You want a sleeping pill?
No.
Pain pill? I have pills for everything. Some make you taller. Some make you forget. I'm going to try and get some sleep.
Good idea.
Mr. Bond, my name's Fields. I'm from the consulate.
Of course you are. What do you do at the consulate, Fields?
That's not important. My orders are to turn you around and put you on the first plane back to London.
Those orders include my friend Mattis.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you are.
You see that? Gone such a short time, already forgotten.
You're just saying that to hurt me.
Mr. Bond, these orders come from the highest possible authority.
Taxi? Fields? When is the next flight to London?
Tomorrow morning.
Well, then we have all night.
If you attempt to flee, I will arrest you, drop you off in jail, and take you to the plane in chains. Understand?
Perfectly. Up to you.
I think she has handcuffs.
You hope so.
He blames the water shortage of global warming. Hello, Carlos. Carlos, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te va? The colonel who heads the national police. Soy Matis. Matis. Te llamaría, pero tuviese dinero. ¡Cállate! Sí, estoy aquí. Ay, cállate un momentito. Carlos, un momentito.
We have a reservation.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo está?
Very well, thank you. Miss Fields.
Bueno.
You're going nowhere.
So shoot me. I'd rather stay in a morgue.
We are teachers on sabbatical. This fits our cover.
Well, it doesn't. Get in.
Get in. Cállate. Cállate. Cállate, por favor. Cállate.
Hola. Somos maestros en año sabático. Y nos ganamos la lotería.
Felicidades, señor. ¿Les puedo ayudar en algo?
Follow me, please. May I show you your room, senor?
No, it's fine, thank you.
Gracias, senor.
I can't find the stationery. You come and help me look.
You've been invited to a party.
I didn't know we had any friends here. Green Planet. You're not coming?
I'm having a drink with my friend the Colonel. I'll see you there later.
Do you know how angry I am at myself?
I can't imagine. You must be furious. Do you want to go to a party?
Party? But I have nothing to wear.
We'll fix that.
It might be useful to know your real name.
Fields. Just Fields.
Fields it is.
We are in a spiral of environmental decline. Since 1945, 17% of the planet's vegetated surface has been irreversibly degraded. The Tierra Project is just one small part of a global network of eco-parks that Green Planet has created to rejuvenate a world on the verge of collapse. I hope that tonight you make the decision to be part of that. Thank you.
And have fun.
Excellent speech. Congratulations.
Wonderful speech, Dominique.
We need you here. Thank you.
Miss Fields, Mr. Bond, my friend Carlos.
Pleased to meet you.
Miss Bond, Mathis has spoken a great deal about you. I want you to know my entire police force is at your disposal.
Well, that could be very useful.
You know, there are people in Scotland spending half their paycheck just to get clean water. What do you think of that?
The Bolivian government is the problem. They cut down the trees, then act surprised when the water and the soil wash out to sea.
I couldn't agree more. Hope this figure is to your liking.
Chérie, sweeties. Why don't you tell them about all the land you bought up outside Potosi?
It's been a pleasure. Excuse me?
Of course. Somehow the logging rights went to a multinational corporation that cut down the forests. But only after our last government sold the land to Green Planet. Or have I got my facts crossed?
Yes, I think you did.
You'll excuse us.
What a wonderful night.
You just cost me quite a bit of money, darling.
You can't put a price on integrity.
I can try. Oh. Thank you. Tell me you didn't drop by tonight just to piss on my parade. Or are you still after this general's head for your mantle?
A little of both. Tell me where Medrano is. And maybe you won't lose any more investors.
You are really breaking my heart choosing an insect like that over me.
You're going to throw me over?
No, you've been drinking, so maybe you slipped.
Just think how much you'd miss me.
Good evening. There you are.
Would you excuse me?
Mr. Bond. What a pleasure. Well, careful with this one. She won't go to bed with you unless you give her something she really wants. It's a shame because she's really quite stunning once you get her on her back.
I wish I could say the feeling was mutual.
I'm sorry, Mr. Green, but we have to go.
Please, my friends call me Dominique.
I'm sure they do.
How How much do you know about Bond, Camille? Because he's rather a tragic case. His MI6 says he's difficult to control. Nice way of saying that everything he touches seems to wither and die.
Shall we?
Doesn't bode well for you, I'm afraid.
You two do make a charming couple, though. You're both, what's the expression? Damaged goods?
Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry.
Come on, lighten up. We're West Nile.
So it's British intelligence now. What the hell do you want from me?
You're going to show me Dominic Green's Tierra project. Are you up to it?
Do I have a choice?
Do you want one?
There's something horribly efficient about you.
It's a compliment. Well, what's the bet that Dominic Green has friends in the police force?
Stay here. Buenas noches.
Documentos, por favor. Abra el baúl.
Why would you want me to do that?
Sáquenlo de ahí. Vamos. Sáquenlo.
¡No se mueve! ¡Dispárale! ¡Dispárale ya!
Where this?
There's a hospital on the other side of town.
Please. Stay with me. Stay here, please. Please. Come here. Okay. That's better. That doesn't hurt.
Is Mathis your cover name?
Yes.
Not a very good one, is it?
We forgive each other. I shouldn't have left you alone. Vespa, she gave everything for you. Forgive her. Forgive yourself.
Is that how you treat your friends?
You wouldn't care.
Let's go.
The Foreign Secretary is asking to see you.
What don't I know?
Rene Mathis has been shot dead in Bolivia. The police claim it was Bond.
Buenos días.
Buenos días. ¿Qué es lo que quiere?
How much much did you pay him?
Well, he wanted you, but I left him the car as collateral. He'll make much more when he sells us out. Right. Let's see if this thing will fly.
Here. All the information I found said there was nothing of value there. But Green's geologist had proved that there was.
My sources tell me you're Bolivian Secret Service. Or used to be. Not that you infiltrated Green's organization by having sex with him.
That offends you?
No, not in the slightest.
So what's your interest in Green?
Well, amongst other things, he tried to kill a friend of mine.
A woman?
Yes. But it's not what you think.
Your mother?
She likes to think so. What's that down there?
That's a sinkhole. There are a few around here. Just for the record, I wasn't with Green for my...
Objetivo eliminado. ¿Me copias? Cámara baja.
stop, and when they discovered Mathis's body, Bond disarmed and shot them. Of course, there are no witnesses to prove otherwise.
I need something. I can't go in there unarmed.
I'm sorry, there's nothing.
Come in. What's today's excuse? That Bond is legally blind?
No, Minister.
I don't think I need to tell you how upset the PM is.
With respect, the PM has my direct line.
And he'd have used it if he'd wanted to speak to him. I'm sorry, things have changed. We've had long discussions with our cousins. Mr. Green's interests and ours now align.
Minister, this man is a major player in one of the most dangerous and powerful organizations
we've never even heard of. Foreign policy cannot be conducted on the basis of hunches and innuendo.
Then give us time to gather enough evidence so you can make informed decisions.
Fine. Say you're right. Say Green is a villain. If we refuse to do business with villains, we'd have almost no one to trade with. The world's running out of oil, Em. The Russians aren't playing ball. The Americans and Chinese are dividing up what's left. Right or wrong doesn't come into it. We're acting out of necessity. Bond is running wild. Who's to say he hasn't been turned? Pull him in, or the Americans will put him down.
I think I found a way out. You're freezing. So what is it that Green has that you want?
He's not Green, it's Medrano, the man I met in Haiti. My father worked for the military junta. He was a very cruel man. But he was my father. When I was a small child, the opposition sent General Medrano to our house. He shot my father. He did things to my mother and my sister. And I strangled them while I watched. I was too young to be in trouble. So he just smiled at me and set the house on fire. He left his mark.
So when I pulled you off the boat,
I waited years for that chance.
I apologize. Seems we're both using Green to get to somebody.
You lost somebody.
I did, yes.
You catch whoever did it.
No, not yet.
Tell me when you do. I'd like to know how it feels.
We should go. You ready? It's dynamite. This used to be a riverbed. Green isn't after the oil. He wants the water.
We can't leave it like this.
It's one down. He's creating a drought. He'll have built others.
Excuse me, sir. Your wife left a message. The English woman. She left it for you this morning.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
What is it?
Would you mind waiting down here?
I'll be outside.
So that's what she meant. I hope you can trust these men. Just a moment. It's Tanner.
Yes. We got the girl downstairs. She says to tell you she's sorry, but this is not her fight.
It isn't. Let her go.
She isn't our concern.
I'm disappointed.
You are?
How much oil did the Americans promise you?
This isn't about oil.
Well, that's good, because there isn't any.
It's about trust. You said you weren't motivated by revenge.
I'm motivated by my duty.
No. I think you're so blinded by inconsolable rage that you don't care who you hurt. When you can't tell your friends from your enemies, it's time to go. You might like to tell her your theory about there being no oil. Her lungs are full of it.
It was green.
No doubt, but why?
It's just misdirection.
I mean, why her, Bond? She was just supposed to send you home. She worked in an office, collecting reports. Look how well your charm works, James. They'll do anything for you, won't they? How many is that now? You're removed from duty and suspended pending further investigation. You'll give whatever weapons you have to these men and leave with them now.
Fields showed true bravery. I want that mentioned in your report. Now you and I need to see this through.
There's nowhere to go. There's a capture or kill order out on you.
Who would have done that?
Mom.
Find out where he's going. He's onto something.
Mom, the CIA has insisted.
I don't give a shit about the CIA or their trumped up evidence. He's my agent, and I trust him. Go on.
Get in.
You gonna try and shoot me?
I said get in.
You're gonna get botulism and keep drinking it.
It's bottled water.
They probably came from some stream just around the corner from here. A bunch of little kids peeing in it.
That's why I eat the peppers.
Well, all I'm saying is, you can't trust a damn thing around here.
Y que exportar. Buenas noches.
You know, you should just answer CIA, Felix. The taxi driver told me where the office was.
Well, it was so easy to find, James. You really should come visit.
Or maybe you should come out and see some more of the city. I heard a rumor he'd gone native.
Felix, you get us.
No sé de eso.
You know, I was just wondering what South America would look like if nobody gave a damn about cocoa communism. It would impress me the way you boys have carved this place up.
I'll take that as a compliment coming from a Brit.
Are you sure you're playing with the right side?
Regimes change once a week down here. And then I'm no dirtier than the next guy.
Oh, you see, that's what I like about U.S. intelligence. You'll lie down with anybody.
Including you, brother. Including you.
Do you know you're being played? Dominic Green's going to suck this place dry, and then he's going to move on, and you're going to be left picking up the broken crockery.
What can I tell you? There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Well, you see, Felix, I don't think you're half as cynical as you make out to be.
You don't know me.
Why? Just because you didn't come alone? How long have I gone?
30 seconds.
Well, that doesn't give us a lot of time, does it?
Medrano can't move until he pays off the army and the police chief. Green's bringing him his money now. A hotel called the Perla de las Dunas in the desert.
Thank you, Felix.
James, move your ass.
Sit down! Sit down!
What do you tell them? Just what we agreed.
¿Hubo algún problema en asegurar el hotel?
Nah, ninguno. Son solo las celdas de combustible. Hace funcionar todo este complejo. Maldito quebradero de cabeza, la verdad.
Suena muy inestable.
Me dijeron que necesitaban algo. ¿Qué es lo que desean?
Qué bonita pregunta. ¿Qué tal un traguito por ahora?
¿Qué es lo que desea beber?
Una cerveza.
¿Cerveza? ¿Pero usted, señor?
Nada, vaya.
What are you doing?
These slides, cards. Maybe I should check your room.
I will. Have you ever killed someone? Your training will tell you that when the adrenaline kicks in, you should compensate. But part of you's not going to believe the training because this kill is personal. Take a deep breath. You only need one shot. Make it count.
Aquí está. Hola, hola, mi general.
Vamos.
¿Todo bien?
In euros, as requested.
The dollar isn't what it once was. The cost of war. afraid that the corruption in this current government can no longer be tolerated. Presidente.
And mine?
Right after you sign over my land.
Llévame a mi cuarto, por favor. My first official act.
And this, if you would.
What is this?
As of this moment, my organization owns more than 60% of Bolivia's water supply. So this contract states that your new government will use us as utilities provider.
This is double what we are paying now.
Oh, well, then don't sign it. But you should know something about me and the people I work with. We deal with the left or the right, with dictators or liberators. If the current president had been more agreeable, I wouldn't be talking to you. So, if you decide not to sign, you will wake up with your balls in your mouth and your willing replacement standing over you. You doubt that, then shoot me, take that money, and have a good night's sleep.
deep breath. Make it count.
Close your eyes. Wait here.
You promised that you...
Let you go?
I answered your questions. I told you what you wanted to know about Quantum.
Yes, you did. And your friends would know that, so they're probably looking for you. But the good news is, you're in the middle of a desert. Here. I bet you make it 20 miles before you consider drinking that. Goodbye, Mr. Green.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. You're all right.
Fine. Better keep thinking. He's dead. Now what?
All the dam we saw will have to come down. And there'll be others too. Someone who worked for Green might be of help.
Not a bad idea. Do you think they'll be able to sleep now?
I don't think the dead care about vengeance.
I wish I could set you free. But your prison is in there.
Fine. Anything for an easy life.
Sit down. Sit down!
It's okay, baby.
You're Canadian? You work in Canadian intelligence? That's all right, I know you do. And knowing this man, I'd guess you have access to some very sensitive material, which you're going to be forced to give up. His life will be threatened, and because you love him, you won't hesitate. It's a beautiful necklace. Did he give it to you? Yeah, well, just like it. He gave it to a friend of mine. Someone very close to me. Your name is? Corinne. Corinne, I suggest you leave now. You contact your people and you tell them to check their seals. They have a leak. Do it now, please. This man and I have some unfinished business.
Thank you.
Please. Make it quick.
Is he still alive?
He is.
I'm surprised. Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes.
Good. I assume you have no regrets.
I don't. What about you?
Of course not. That would be unprofessional. They found Green dead in the middle of the Bolivian desert of all places. 2 bullets in the back of his skull. They found motor oil in his stomach. Does that mean anything to you?
Wish I could help.
You'll be glad to know I straightened things out with the Americans. Your friend Leiter's been promoted. He replaced Beam.
Well, then the right people kept their jobs.
Something like that.
Congratulations, you were right.
About what?
About Vesper. Ma'am.
Bond? I need you back.
I never left.